My name is Min Bae. I'm the globalist, breathing the world's dreams into the light of cinema.
예.
인도에서 그 열차 전환이 그렇습니까?
예. 지금 저희 지금
진이 돌고 있지 않아. 군사가 하나도 안 해.
대통령이 제가 어떻게 해?
탈수를 해야 되겠다고 하는 생각만 있었으면 충분히 탈출을 할 수 있는 상황이었습니다.
또 보고 싶은 애들이 올라오는데 그걸 막는 게 기자들이고 해경이고 해수부입니다. 그게 이 나라 정부입니다.
어둠은 매철을 이길 수 없다. 거짓은 참을 이길 수 없다. 진실은 침몰하지 않는다.
이제 정말 부모가 되어가는 과정에 있었고 또 어떤 사람은 자식을 잃은 상황이었고
9년이라는 아주 오랜 세월의 기록이 담겨 있다는 거, 사회적인 참사에 관한 작품이기도 하지만 또 개인적인 트라우마를 갖고 계신 모든 분들께 와닿을 수 있는 그런 이야기라고 생각해요.
나도 점점 잊혀져 가는 중이었구나. 아직도 밝혀진 게 하나도 없구나 하는 생각이 들어서 이거는 앞으로 우리가 계속 관심을 갖고 체근을 해야 되는 문제구나 하는 그런 생각을 가졌습니다.
해외에 계신 교포분들도 있고 이게 잘 홍보가 돼가지고 많은 분들이 다 잘 보셨으면 좋겠습니다. 네, 화이팅입니다.
Welcome, Director Bae or Professor Bae, to the Globalist.
Thank you for having me here. Yeah.
It's really a pleasure having you here, but it's also a reminder that it's already been 11 years since the Sewol Ferry disaster. Your documentary, Reset, is based on this tragedy. Tell us about Reset and what it is all about.
Reset is a really observational documentary. It actually covers many different aspects of government activities during the tragic moment, especially the day, actually the 2014 April 16th. Actually, I was there.
So you were there? I mean, were you in Seoul?
Yeah, I was
Korea?
here. Yeah, I was here
on that day.
Just one day before, and then we are actually my wife and I have some appointment to be there, and then we heard the news on radio saying the boat is sank somewhere in the West Sea, and then we thought maybe the Korean Coast Guard will be there to rescue them. So and then we finished our appointment. On the way back to home, we heard they're all been rescued, so they're all safe. So we are totally relieved, and then same night I heard there's still people there inside.
And so you as a documentary director, what did you do? You grabbed your...
Yeah, so same night, it was 8 o'clock, I think 8 o'clock, and then my wife told me that I think you should grab images.
Yeah.
So, and then I took a car by myself and driving all the way to Jindo. But I haven't done any real shooting, only just grabbed some still yeah, it was chaos. So I don't feel, as a filmmaker, I don't feel like to really grab someone's, like, you know.
Is this the camera you took with you?
Yes. This is the camera actually. I brought. It's not really like documentary camera, but at that time this was my only camera I had.
The only camera you had
Yeah.
on hand.
Yeah.
And so it was instinctively you just took a camera and went down.
Yeah.
Did you know what you were going to find?
I just want to feel it, what's happening, and then same night I saw like many suspicious activity going on. I actually saw all the like police there, like all undercover police there. Also the rescue effort is not really showing it as what newsreel is saying. So that was a real experience. Yeah.
거기서 아이를 데려가신 건가요? 현장에서 작업한다고 돼서 부모들은 다 작업하는 줄 알고 있는데 그러니까 찍지 말라고.
봤어? 나 금방 배 타고 들어왔는데
작업을 안 하고 있어요.
안 해. 빙빙 돌고 있지 안 해. 군사가 하나도 안 해.
It was a very chaotic period. So when did the documentary, the idea of the documentary became formed in your mind?
So I actually went back to Canada, and then I saw a lot of activities like first Special Investigation Committee. So I saw all the news, and then I realized there's something going on. They are not really reveal what was the truth. So, and then I talked with my colleague. Actually, I have like a documentary team in Canada, and then any possibility to make a documentary. So I got some support from Documentary Canada. So that was the start moment.
And when was that? Was that
it's
2015?
2015? The end of 2015, and then actually filming happened is actually 2016. Yeah.
So you've started filming in 2016, and you released the documentary just a few...
23.
23.
Yeah.
So it took you a long time. Yeah. Why did it take you so long?
Well, I wasn't really, living here in Korea, so I had to travel every summer, every winter. So that was quite a delay. Yeah.
I saw the documentary. It's a collection of a lot of interviews.
Also, all the victims' family. When I approach them, they don't feel like you are living here to helping us to explore the story. So they see me as like a stranger.
Outsider.
So it took me like. First 2 years, I feel like I'm not really attached to them. And then I saw the main character,
Mr. Moon.
Yeah, Mr. Moon, and he actually opened up his mind to helping me to go to the Mokpo area where the boat stays. So I went back a lot. Yeah.
하나님 서로 마음을 모아서 하나님 조상들도 찾아왔습니다.
세월호가 온전해 보이십니까? 떠가고 있지 않습니까? 너무 보고파. 아니 체킹한 다음에 어떻게 할 거냐고! 저 세월호를 지금 다 체킹하셨다면서요?
He talks a lot about his difficulties in adjusting.
The reason why I chose him, he's always angry about himself, about the whole situation.
He lost his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now that it's out in Korea, have you talked to Mr. Moon? What did he think?
He likes it overall, but he hated that I actually included his when he swear certain moment.
Yeah, he has some emotional moments throughout.
Yeah.
But that's very natural. I mean, that was him being very open and honest.
Yeah, to me, that's his character, so I had to include. Yeah.
You can see his pain, but you also talk to a lot of other, mothers, sisters of the victims. It's an emotional journey. How difficult was it for you?
During the filming, I was just so much concentration. I was like totally concentrate on the actual subject, so I cannot really show my own emotion. But during the post-production, I had to stop multiple times because I became too emotional to control.
I mean, I've in the past covered many tragedies, and it's really difficult because you start crying or you start really feeling that what they're feeling. It's a difficult thing to do. You talk about it being showed at international film festivals. Although, at the time, it made really big international news. It's been a while, and so I'm sure that many international audiences already forgot about it or didn't know about it. What was the reaction from outside of Korea?
A lot of festivals, they asked me why Korea. Korea is famous for like K-pop and a lot of like entertainment, and also they see Korea as developed country. Why they cannot really reveal the whole truth? So they wanted to know what kind of effort the government putting it to reveal the truth. So that was the most common questions. And then they're all family too. So it's a very much universal idea. So it's like they some audience told me about their loss of the children. So it was it was very common. People are like really engaged with this kind of tragedy.
So even the international audience could empathize with what was happening? Did it surprise you?
No. During the editing, I wasn't really targeting to Korean audience, so I knew how difficult to distribute film like this in Korea. So I was really trying to explore to more like a worldwide audience.
But you did, it did open here just a few weeks ago, right before the 11th anniversary of the Sewol tragedy. What was the reaction in Korea?
People really appreciate what I did for the families, or some people they're against it. So I see.
It can be difficult.
It's a difficult subject. So,
it's a difficult subject. Was there an emphasis on something? Was there a point you wanted to make through this documentary?
I hope this documentary helps those who lost their little one. So basically they are still looking for the real truth, even though I think it's 2 weeks ago, one of the government agency revealed that the whole boat was the internal problems. That's why this incident happened. But a lot of families disagree, especially the rescue effort. So that's still not 100% convince them to accept. So I hope this film really helps. The whole film is really about why they failed to rescue them.
For you, you were there, and you throughout the filming and the editing process, you were able to recount and recall a lot of these issues. You title the documentary Reset. What is Reset? Why Reset?
Well, there's two reasons. The first reason, in the movie, there's one of the victim's father, Mr. Yu. He also lost a daughter. He actually, it wasn't really planned to film it, but the end of interview, he actually mentioned that if I have a time machine. He really want to go back when that.
I would like to go back to even that day.
Yeah, yeah.
When she calls me.
Yeah.
네, 좀 나약해 보이는 생각이기도 한데 자꾸 타임머신이 생각이 나는 거예요. 정말 타임머신이 있으면 좋겠다. 그러면 내가 뭐 참사 이전까지도 바라지 않고 그때 애인이랑 통화했을 그때까지만이라도 돌아가면 좋겠다. 그럼 내가 그때 전화로 당장 나오라고 그 한마디만 해줬으면 정말 좋겠다. 이런 생각을 너무 많이 하죠.
So that's why I was thinking about the time, the reset time, and the other reset is I'm hoping people actually can learn from this tragic incident, so that way the Korea became more safe and livable country. That's why I put the reset.
You put that as sort of your hope that this will initiate change.
Yeah.
Do you think it has? It's been 11 years.
I hope so.
So we'd like to explore the world of documentaries and your role in our next episode.
They don't like to see the long take.
Well, that's a younger generation.
Yeah.
It's the TikTok generation.
Yeah. Want to see more deep depths. Feature length still survive.
What are you starting working on?
Korean entertainment industries. It's my next project. So it actually shows 3 artists.
Oh, wow. That sounds interesting.
2, they are still like infamous, and 1 is quite famous.